The fresh aromatic fragrance of this perennial small bush is unique in nature. Rosemary is the conifer among the lamyasea family, uniting many of the properties of the needle leaf oils with those of the flowering plants and making it a multiple healer with many faces.
Kilo sangata, kilo diminta, munkira, 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 munkira.
Rosemary pyramidalis.
Una felente, imanke kolondoniati, imanke sinindoniati, alinyatako. Una felente, imanke kolondoniati, imanke sinindoniati.
Since the dawn of time, man has been using knowledge of natural healing as documented, for example, in cave paintings. Remedies from nature have been used by our forefathers against all kinds of diseases, treating not only the physical body, but also the emotional and mental spheres of human consciousness. Within the herb kingdom, rosemary, through the ages, has been a very popular plant in many parts of the world. Its botanical name, Rosmarinus, derives from Latin and means dew of the sea. The legend is that sailors, seeing the flowering plant from far on the slopes of the Mediterranean, created this beautiful name. Of course, the fact of being fond of water indicates that it grows very well near the seaside. Rosemary is a member of the Lamyasea family. The evergreen bush prefers the mild, warm Mediterranean climate, whereas some types are also able to withstand a colder climate. According to altitude and climatic conditions, it may reach a height of up to 1,50 meters, it's about 5 feet. In the antiquity, the Egyptians, the Hebrews, the Greeks and Romans considered rosemary as a sacred plant, being able to ward off evil spirits. The Egyptians placed twigs of the herb in the hands of their trespassed relatives to sweeten their journey into the land of the immortals. In old Greece, people used to decorate graves with wreaths made out of rosemary. It also played a great role as a plant dedicated especially to Aphrodite. The Romans believed rosemary to be a gift of their gods. In the Middle Ages, it symbolized love, friendship, and loyalty in people's imagination, and the troubadours handed a twig of rosemary to the lady of their choice as a sign of affection. Today, the water of Cologne, the eau de Cologne, often still contains rosemary oil. Also in the Middle Ages, rosemary was proposed to be cooked in goat's milk as a treatment against tuberculosis and skin cancer. It was also a fashion that people would carry a small bunch of rosemary with them at funerals and processions in order to protect themselves against infectious diseases. Paracelsus, the famous research physician of the Renaissance in the 16th century, used rosemary as an important component in his healing remedies. He was convinced that rosemary helped to improve the health of the whole body. According to Paracelsus, rosemary particularly strengthens liver, heart and eyes and tonifies the brain. Until today, rosemary is highly appreciated as a natural remedy due to its well-documented medicinal properties and therapeutic effects. The major chemical compounds are pinene, cineol, camphor, camphaene, bornyl acetate, borneol, and verbenone and others. These chemical variations, which we find in rosemary borneol borneone, rosmarin cineol, rosmarin verbenone, rosemary highland, etc., depend mainly on the climatic conditions, elevation also, and soil environment which the plant is exposed to, thereby creating different chemotypes of rosemary oil. Rosemary oil's effects in case of liver congestion and viral or bacterial liver infections are well documented. In addition, its antifungal properties make it a choice oil against candida, especially when linked to tea tree or manuka oil. It also activates arterial circulation, is an excellent cardiotonic, helps against low blood pressure, and is a powerful neuromuscular regulator and a good remedy against rheumatic complaints. Enhancing sugar metabolism, it reduces naturally the level of blood sugar. Rosemary is especially suited to strengthen the nerves and is able to alleviate headache and migraine. For relief, one can take it orally or rub it into the forehead. Rosemary is able to trigger the female period and can diminish menstrual pains. It has positive properties in case of indigestion and stomach trouble. Rosemary is also highly recommended for treating eczema and as a wound healer based on the antiseptic properties of the essential oil. Moreover, the oil is helpful in treating respiratory problems such as allergies, flu, or cold. Of all the potential therapeutic effects of the rosemary, the most exciting is its role in preventing cancer. Researchers have demonstrated that natural polyphenols found in rosemary have potent anti-carcinogenic properties. As to its psycho-spiritual energy, rosemary increases the power of memory and concentration and instills self-confidence, courage, and tenacity. It is a good oil for overcoming cold, cramped, and rigidified behavior and for dispelling the dark and gloomy self-indulgence and suffering. The Austrian anthroposophist Rudolf Steiner emphasizes that rosemary strengthens self-consciousness and trust in oneself. Regarding the vertically growing upright twigs, one can find easily a signature message in this. Truly, a very special expression of creative plant intelligence of the universe, a messenger of vibrant light piercing through the dark of the night.